getting job orders for your recruiting business isn't that hard, but getting clients, people that actually value you, people that you become a partner with, is definitely more difficult. And by the end of this video, I'm going to share with you 2 easy ways to be able to get clients. Now, I don't know that the word easy is the best way to do it, but there's 2 proven ways to get clients here in the recruiting business. Now, before we get into that, for the best online marketing and lead generation advice, specifically for the staffing and recruiting industry, make sure you subscribe to this channel as I drop videos every single week. Now, what I'm about to share with you is exactly how we helped Daryl Rosenstein, Katie Kelly, Laura Boudreau, John Randolph, Tom Carabella, Ben Bonnell, all attract clients to their recruiting business. Okay. So the first thing that you want to do to easily be able to get clients is actually just to position yourself as a valuable resource. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear. You wanted something a little bit easier than that. But when you position yourself as a valuable resource and you become a valuable resource, everything becomes a heck of a lot easier from there. The grind of outbound is always going to keep you on exactly that. It's going to keep you on the grind. And yeah, you can win that way, but I'll tell you what, it's not easy. You're constantly pounding the phones, dealing with a lot of rejection, dealing with a lot of wasted time with the traditional outbound process. But when you become a valuable resource, what happens through times is people start to reach out to you, which is obviously more leverage of your time. But second, when somebody reaches out to you and they book on your calendar, it completely changes the context of that relationship. It allows you to control that call. It allows you to actually become a more valuable resource to that person on the phone because they view you as the authority. And when you're the authority, then you can actually pick and choose the clients that you want to work from. So that's the first step to actually making things easier, is actually to become the resource, the go-to person in the marketplace. Now, the second way to get clients easy is actually to engage with your database, leverage the people that you already know. So you should have a list. And when I'm saying database, that's like your email list. Okay. You should have a list of every single client you've worked with, every single candidate you've placed in the past, everyone that you've talked to, and that list should be nurtured, and it should be the other place that you add your value. So as you're adding valuable and you're creating yourself into a valuable resource and you're adding value on social media platforms, then you want to take that value and deliver that to a list of people on a database, because the list is something that you own. If LinkedIn goes away, if Facebook goes away, and if these other social platforms go away, guess what? So does all your contacts, so does all your data. So if you have your own emails and people reaching out to your own database, it's incredibly powerful. Now, what I'm not talking about here is I'm not talking about purchasing emails and blasting people with that. I'm talking about people giving you their information. And the best way for people to give you information is to become that valuable resource and share with them valuable resources and say, hey, I'm going to give you this resource, but in exchange, I want your name and your email. And when you have that and you're constantly building a list, it becomes a lot easier to turn that person that's on my list into a client because they see how much value I can deliver for their organization. So those are the 2 easiest ways that you didn't want to hear to grow your recruiting business and get new clients, not job orders. You want to get clients, because when you're doing job orders, what I found is you're wasting a lot of time being busy, but not making a ton of revenue. But when you're partnered and you have clients, there's a lot more revenue coming through the door. This is Donnie Gupton. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know below what you found as being the easiest ways to get new clients. And if you're looking for more in-depth, go ahead and click the link below on an in-depth training of how we're helping recruiting agencies attract new clients and candidates to their business right now. Again, Donnie Gupton. We'll talk to you in the next one.